evening, all. It's me and him. It's Jamie again. We are back in the live stream. Let's say hello to everybody. Oh, he's disappeared. He's back. Right.
What was that about?
What was that? Evening to Andy GSA Tractor, VJ Biker, Slow Bones, Blake's Pipes, and Slow Rider. Evening, boys. So, I got up here with about 2 minutes to go. Me and Jamie have had a quick chat, but I've had a mental day today. Phil's on holiday in Devon until Tuesday. So God help me tomorrow because it's Becca's weekend off. She's gone to Clacton, which means that there's me and Macaulay to run the entire workshop tomorrow and a Saturday, answer phones, deal with the walk-ins. You know that I'm going to be either partially stressed by Saturday night, or I'm going to be swinging from the rafters by a length of jump cable.
I might join you.
Gus Black is here. Evening, BMW Gus Black. Gus, if you're coming down tomorrow, I have your freebie here, mate. So Gus won that on the live stream giveaway a couple of weeks ago now, I think. So he's got a Cardo Spirit HD done. Quick one for Sunday. If you haven't seen, obviously, we're doing the Ride of Ides. Now, this all came off the back. Let's just say a quick hello to everybody. So, MT Belly is here. Oh, Zedhead's here. Evening, Stu. ZX9R is here as well. So, evening to all the crew tonight. And we're probably going to have a couple of the people from the Rides of Ides popping in and out of the stream. They are going to watch this. So, what happened? We obviously did the run to Woburn. We have boycotted Super Sausage at the moment because it wasn't just the fact that they blocked the slow boys. One of our regular guys, and Andy will know who I'm talking about because he always turns up with the cleanest BMW there. He's got a GS Adventure, but his is the blue and white one with the red bits in it. Every week, every Sunday he turns up and everyone's like, oh, like your BM, yeah, only comes out at the weekends. Well, don't you ride it? Nah, just out for a little ride, but I only ride in dry weather. Got a GS Adventure and he only rides in dry weather. Andy out in absolutely everything, but he's flashy, flickering headlights. He showed me those. They are amazing. But Andy, most of us ride all year round. This guy only comes out. But he turned up to Super Sausage to come in, and he ended up in the middle of the slow boys, a pack of slow boys. So he's filtered off, pulled in, and the copper said to him, what are you doing? He said, I'm going in Super Sausage. No, you're not. He went, I've been here every Sunday for the last 4 years, mate. I always bring my BMW here for a cup of coffee and a bacon roll. And the copper went to him, no, you're not, mate. Move on. And he went, no, I'm going in the car park. You can't stop me, mate. It's a public car park, blah, blah, blah. And basically the copper stood in front of his bike. He said, if you move into me, mate, I'll do you for assault. He said, move on and get out of my way, and shifted him on. He wrote an angry email to Super Sausage and they went, unfortunately, the police decided to move us on. There was nothing we could do. Of course you could. The owner could have walked out and said, that's one of our regular riders. He's coming in here.
Yeah. Exactly.
So we've all decided to boycott Super Sausage. We found a better cafe. It's called Emma's Cafe at Pure Triumph at Woburn, and you've seen the video from last week. Anyway, off the back of that, I got chatting with Robert and I got chatting with Tracy. And he said to me, he said, you do YouTube, don't you? And I went, yeah, but I'm only a little tiny channel. I've only got like 5,000 subs. I'm not a massive channel. You couldn't advertise our ride for a charity next Sunday. And I went, what's it about? He said, well, it's Rosies Rainbow Fund. It's based at John Radcliffe Hospital in Oxfordshire. And they basically provide art, music therapy and dance to all the handicapped, terminally ill, autistic. You know, they just deal with everything, cheering up the kids' lives that are stuck in hospital with a little bit guitar playing and that. And I thought, brilliant. We were looking through, obviously, the photos, and it's the girl that played Lisa in EastEnders. She's one of the patrons of it. I'm like, oh, she's in like one of the. So if you go to Rosie's Rainbow Fund on Google, she's in the. And it tells you a little bit about Rosie. Now, Rosie obviously had that thing called vasculitis, which is where all your blood vessels constrict. She got it all sorted. She went home and she suffered, I think it was a pulmonary, but she had a heart attack and died at 11. Bless her. So they've done, she said she wanted to help children with music and therapy. So hence why Rosie's Rainbow Truck. But get this all off the main page because I might be just going off on a tangent. Yeah. But they said to me, can you advertise it on your webpage? I went, yeah, I'll smash it out all over the place. So much so, we've got masses and masses of all the bikers in MK going down to Oxford this Sunday. They did message a certain moto vlogger, and you know who I don't get on with very well. So yeah, you can figure out, kids, who it is. They basically put 2 phone calls into him, no reply. They put a couple of emails into him, no reply. And off the back of that, basically, he doesn't do charity work. He will only do it if there's something in it for him. And I said to him, I'll smash it up, I'll do it. So we basically whacked it up everywhere. Off the back of that, I think they did about 50 people last year, which weren't bad for a charity. So far, off the back of the emails, and I'm speculating that half of them won't turn up, we've had 594.
Not bad.
No, it's not good. Anything with a bike convoy of more than 100 people requires a police outrider.
Oh, yeah, of course it does.
Yeah. I put a little phone call in to my friend Gary, who happens to be a certain police bike rider, and said to him, look, I've got this thing going off in Tetsworth in Oxfordshire on this 1st of September. We're meeting at 11, ride out at 12. But if the amount of people turn up that I think is going to turn up, we are going to be in the stuck, mate, because so far off the back of my stuff that I've sent out and messaging people, I've had 594 replies. See you there, Rev. See you there. Literally, my Instagram is full of people just saying, see you there, Rev. And he went, crap. Let me put a phone call in. He gave me a phone call back and he said to me, let me know Sunday morning if you still want me there. I said, well, the thing is, just turn up. If there's not enough people there, then the boys can just join in the ride or disappear off. The only thing is, they're not police riders. They are London Met Police seg riders. With the little whistles. And then he said to me, he said, well, seeing as you know how to marshal and that, he said, you can join in. I went, I can't, mate. I've got pity on that. Well, that's all right. Stick her in a high vis. She can be tail end Charlie marker. And I went, that'll be great because I can get the whole pack on the front of the camera and I'm going to be the last one through. So we're going to shoot loads of video and it's going to be absolutely mental. Right, let's have a quick roll through his message. Oh, Kazumoto is here. Great channel to follow, guys. So great to catch a live. We're on a bike trip at the minute. Oh, New South Wales, country town of Mudgee. Oh, very nice. Enjoy yourself, Kazo. Have a great one. VJ, I'm sad I missed Boban. I was at a festival. It wasn't Glastonbury or the one where the tents blew away, was it? Woburn was very good. It's 5 a.m. where Caso is. That's the time in the morning I just get out of bed. BMW Gus, I'll be at Eclipse by 12ish with treats, Rev. Looking forward to it. You're welcome, mate. As I said, you know, when we did that spin, it was just anybody that wins it. Now, hiding around, and I've got to find where it is, because obviously I said to the people from the Rides of Ides, and you can find them on Facebook. Just put the Rides of IDES. That will find you their page. If you want to come along for the ride, we're meeting at the Old Red Lion in Tetsworth. All the details are on the Ride of Ides. Go in. Robert and Tracy are the admins. They're lovely, lovely people. So if you want to come in and have a little bit of fun, then just have a bit. It's £5 a head if you want to ride. £5 for charity. Come and join the ride. 30 miles. Nice and slow, 30 mile an hour. It'll probably take us an hour to do the ride, but there is tea, coffee, refreshments and grub there when we finish the ride. I have to scoot back early because obviously I am out in the afternoon with Mrs. B and the parents, but you know, it is what it is. So if I do get back at 2:30, then we'll have to scoot off. Said, Rib, I honestly don't care how often anyone rides as long as they do. Exactly that, yeah. Super Sausage expensive, about as miserable behind the cow. Don't think I'll go again. Plenty of other calves. We do Emma's calf now at Triumph Woburn, and Emma is absolutely lovely. She's really, really lovely. Son's having his next motorcycle. You sold him. Thank you for it. As I say, Jamie, if you do need any advice or absolutely anything, we do a live stream on a Friday, or you've got me WhatsApp, you've got me Facebook. There's loads of bikers in the side chat, but any issues with the bike, or you need a little bit of extra riding, or you want to come out on a group ride with us, we don't mind taking a 30-mile-an-hour bike out. Some of the guys will hang back with you, so you're very, very welcome to come and join us on a ride. Blake's motorcafes don't exist here where I live. In the Harley bars are no longer, I think, made me think, but then I thought if I was thinking again, it must be a horrible idea. Right past Sober Sausage in a slow boys jumper and collect police riders on the way for a charity ride. That'd be a good idea, mate. Love it. Talking of Angela's here. Hi, everyone. Hope you've all... I am crap at sending merch out. I've got... People have been waiting for stickers for months. So, Gavin, if you're watching, I'm just going to wiggle that in the air so you can't see the address. And your thing goes in the post tomorrow. So I've got Angie's battery pack there, her Norton battery pack. That'll be in the post to you tomorrow when I walk down the post box in the morning. Jamie's, how's the good lady, pal, mate? How is Tracy getting on?
Yeah, she seems to be doing all right. She's playing on her phone at the moment.
Oh, bless.
Did say hi to her.
and doing her diamond art, by the way.
Yeah.
I have noticed that obviously she's doing a lot of TikTok now.
Yeah.
And enjoying it and singing along, and yeah. So obviously, if you want to follow Tracy, Jamie will give you the link. Jamie will post the link up in the side chat or something, and you can go and follow Tracy. Gives her, she gets some likes. It'll cheer her up. Zoe's in from next door, so my neighbour's sitting watching. Zoe, I have the Shirakawa, believe it or not, which is another name for Shiraz. I typed Shiraz into my phone, it come up Shirakawa, so we call it Shirakawa now. So I've got a couple of bottles of Shirakawa, Zoe. I'll meet you for a fag in a while. Right. BJ said, no tower scene near Buckingham. My tent was fine. How much worse? 4 hours in the rain on Saturday was a pain. Have I sold the GTR? I've had people come and have a look at it, but we've got to shoot a proper video ride test, and it can sit out in the yard at the moment. It's all been cleaned. It gets polished. Oh, God. I must tell you, before I forget, I had an incident last night, and naughty rev bomb. Naughty rev bomb. I need my wrists slapping. It was a weird night. We went to Oakley, and we'd obviously turned the camera off halfway. We like to just have a quick nap between us. So we got to this T-junction where we turn right before we go into the country bit of Oakley. So I'm sitting at the junction, stream of cars from the left, and this car comes round, Skoda Iconic, bloody electric car. And he stopped at the junction and flashed me. And I'm like, well, what are you flashing me for? I can't get. And I'm like, I've got traffic, mate. I've got traffic from the left. And he's like flashing me, going, come on, trying to let me out. Meanwhile, stacking cars up behind him. I can't move. And I'm like, just move. From the rear pillion seat, and you've got to remember, I've got my Cardo on.
Yeah.
I get a mouthful of, move your car, you what a fucking muppet. Yeah, I won't repeat who said that. But obviously the big thing was that I'd obviously dropped her off at home on the bike, heading back, and Jamie will know where I'm on about, the big A5 roundabout where you come past the stadium. And as you come down the hill, it's a merging turn.
Yep.
So blue Audi's come flying past me, and he's cutting where this Corsa is. But obviously the guy in the Corsa's like, you ain't coming in here with your flash Audi, and gated him out, shut the gap. So this guy in the Audi's nudging closer and closer, trying to put the bonnet in. The guy in the Corsa, crappy little like 53 plate Corsa's like, right, you want to play flash in your new car? Shifts over, and this Audi goes to... So, of course, the Audi brakes, comes past the Corsa and and just literally whips straight in front of me. So I pulls back, just gives him a flash of the lights and a beep, let him know I'm there. I get from the front, from the front seat, and I'm like, okay, just get on with it. You just move. So I'm sitting there. Next thing, he's got the right-hand indicator, so he moves to the second lane. So there's two lanes, left and straight over, and right. So he's moved into the right-hand lane, indicator on. I'm thinking, all right, he's going right. He's made a mistake. He's in the right lane. I've pulled up, and I'm 20, 30 yards from the junction, And then all of a sudden, his girlfriend's like, bah, 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 and he shifts lanes with a right-hand indicator on into my path. Beep, lights on, main beam, hand, expletives out the mouth, to be met by off again, who then decides he's going to gate me over, and I've got literally a couple of foot between me and the curb, and I've got panniers on, and I'm thinking he's getting bloody, and he's just inching over and inching over. So I lost the plot last night. I toe punted the rear passenger door and left a dent like that in the rear passenger door, to which he scooted off, turned right, and went around the roundabout. So yeah, if you do see a blue Audi with a big dent in the rear passenger door, it was what? Because you can't smack wing mirrors on a Tiger, you can't reach. But yeah, that's my first little naughty moment that I've had on the Tiger. So and Rocky must have been laughing. Right, let's go through some of these. I'd love to go on the ride, but I'm committed to another charity ride. That's probably the military. Is that the military ride, Slow Rider? Because they've got the Triumph military ride on this weekend. Oh, Jamie's just said, can you suggest any bike groups which my son can join? Yes, Toxic. This one behind me. So there we go, which is the Toxic Throttle Club. We meet at Loughton in Milton Keynes, at the Harvester Loughton, Milton Keynes, round about 7, 8 o'clock. And it's every other Tuesday. The next meet for us is going to be Tuesday. Hello, my hard drive. The 10th of September. So I think a couple of, not this Tuesday, but the Tuesday after. That is the next meet for the Toxic Throttle Club, back at Loughton Harvester in Milton Keynes, 7 o'clock. Just turn up. Whatever bike you've got doesn't make the slightest bit of difference. So if you can make it to that one. What else have we got? We've got a Michi Coffee Sandy in Bedford on a Wednesday. Thursday night is normally Oakley Bike Night or Billing Aquadrome. Friday live. Saturday, I do bugger all. That's my chill day. And then Sunday is either Emma's Cafe at Woburn, or you can go to Super Sausage. But the easiest way to find it, if you happen to be a Milton Keynes bike rider, is to go on to Bikers MK or Biker Friends MK. There are loads and loads of pages, bike pages in Milton Keynes. VJ, I've noticed you mentioned replacing your headlight with an LED. Is that LED specially made for the Tiger? No, it's not. LED in mine would fail the MOT due to the pattern. The only thing with an LED, it must throw a dead level clear pattern. It can't be just a round circle. It has to be a flat beam. The ones that I got for the Tiger, I basically went onto AliExpress, typed in Triumph Tiger LED headlight. Standard LED headlight, your standard light bulb is going to be, I think it's 65 watt dip and around about 80 main beam. These are 13,000 lumens on dip and 20,000 on main. You can't really see it when you watch my videos. You don't realise how bright it is when you actually see it in real life. I literally lit the whole entire road up last night. So much so, as I come up to the corner, I went into dip, and the car that was a couple of 100 yards up flashed his headlights to let me know that he was coming. So yeah, they are bloody bright, but they sit dead flat. What you can do, in the back of most bikes on the Tigers, you just unscrew the plastic cover. Now the LEDs are designed that you can tilt the bulbs. So if you're in the UK, you tilt them with a left-hand kick up, so it lights up the curb. If you go abroad, all you do is take your covers off, tilt your bulbs, and put a right-hand kick up. It takes you 20 seconds to alter your, or you can just have your LEDs dead flat with a dead flat line, but just set them up against the wall. Very, very easy to do. Zoe said, yeah, Davo, Shirakawa in the garden. That's good for me. No headphones. I'm off to Super Sausage in the morning. My daughter jumps on the back of the bike. I had a lot of the Toxic Throttle boys message me earlier. Toxic Throttle Club are going to Super Sausage for about 11 o'clock tomorrow morning. So if you are going up Super Sausage tomorrow morning, watch out for the Toxic Throttle Club that are going up. Anyway, back to my charity ride. So, Ride of Ides, it's at Tetsworth at the Old Red Lion, Tetsworth, this coming Sunday. We're meeting for 11, riding at 12. Robert and Tracy are the admins on the page. Lovely, lovely people. And I said to them, I phoned everybody this week. I need some freebies for a charity ride for all the kids. They're doing a raffle. What can you send me? So Bike It have sent me a balaclava. I've had a set of gloves sent to me. I've got some bike cleaning products that they can chuck in the raffle. Jamie, you will love this.
Come on.
Look at this. Hold on, I've got to take it out of the bag now. This is the dog's nuts, mate. Right. We will start with a t-shirt. I've got to unfold it now. I had it all nicely folded. Don't know if you can see that.
I see 26.
26 Pedrosa.
Oh.
Kiddies size. Kiddies size. Small child size. So some young little laddie would love that. So Pedrosa t-shirt. But look at this.
Nice.
With Danny Pedrosa all over it. So yeah, I've got that's going in the raffle. They will absolutely love that, and it's in a sealed bag as well. According to them, it's a medium, but it's a medium child's. It's not a medium adult. But that's a little freebie that we're going to be taking. I've got a load more sitting in my top box in the garage. So yeah, there's so many bike companies that have sent me stuff this week for the charity for the Ride Divide. So just got to say a big thank you. You know who you are. I'm not going to start going saying Gibby and SW Motec and Bike It and obviously the track team at Silverstone Circuit. Did I just mention the track team at Silverstone Circuit? Thank you, boys. Right, loads of people still sending me stuff, so it's really appreciated, boys. Absolutely love it. Jesus Christ.
Dying on us today.
No, it's because I haven't had a smoke and a glass of wine yet. So, in fact, the Ride Divides are actually on the stream. So, Robert Fraser, hi, Rev, we're watching. Really appreciate it. Oh, yeah. As I said, Rob, you know, when I spoke to you Sunday, and everyone said, "Oh, what does Rev do?" Jamie knows what I always say. I do what I do. If you're a biker, you support other bikers. You give back what you take out. The joy for me is that watching everybody smile at the end of the day, knowing they've had a damn good. When me and Jamie do our rides together, and obviously we went down to Loomies a couple of weeks ago. Me and Jamie were buzzing for hours, and we went down with Rhythmic Biker and Sarah. We had Simon GTR, Slow Rider went with us as well, and it's great just to see and his brother as well, which is Throttle Up. There's loads of people that were turned up at Loomies, and we ended up. Theo Walcott was wandering around as well with his little Triumph Thruxton. But we do what we do because we like supporting other people, and to us, if we can make someone smile for a day and they're happy, you've done your job. So that's what we do. Stuart's here, evening, and Stuart went down to Loomies as well, and on his little XDV 125.
Done well on that.
Yeah, Andy, my engine bars take wing mirrors off cars like a hot knife through. I bought my first of 2 DJI Osmo. Yeah, brilliant, mate, brilliant. But you won't go far wrong with the DJI Osmo. I absolutely love my Osmos now.
Everyone is the GoPro now, aren't they?
Yeah, everybody's ditching GoPro. They've basically shot it now. It's always a worry with road rage cages against motorbikes. You're always at a disadvantage. Tons of metal box and a squishy bike and pads. Yeah, just use speed and maneuverability and again. Well, I did think, if he comes any closer, I'm going up the curb. With these tyres on, with my motocross tyres, I'm going across the grass.
So you'll be all right.
I'll be all right. Stuart, Andy, loving your bike upgrades. No, if I've just bought the LED H4, but it's projector lens, so you get perfect. That's exactly the ones that I've got. Mine have got a little fan on the back just to keep the headlight cool. But yeah, they're really, really good. Andy, thanks, Stuart. Andy, Russia reported a landing site. Saw landing lights this week, sending a trap. Andy and he's flickering. Yeah.
To be fair, they do look pretty cool though.
He brought it down the garage, mate, and I'm like, I think it was $2 and a bit grand for what? But God, the wiring on it. When he lifted the seat and you see it's all splayed in proper cable harnesses, and a bike thing do some really good work.
Yeah.
I've only got, I think, a week this Tuesday till obviously the bike guy comes out to put my tracker on the bike. And I did look at the data tool because everyone said, oh, no, get the data tool because it's better for the Triumph. And then obviously I spoke to Andy and I've spoke to other people as well. And they said, no, get the Bike Track S7 because it arms with your ignition. I can set what's called a geo zone around the garage on my map. So if I do wheel the bike out in the morning, the tracker's not going to go nuts on me. I've got the app on my phone. I can monitor my bike. I can see what it's doing. And it's £100 more. So for the extra £100, S7. And the thing is, with the Bike Track one, it halves your insurance.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll be paying some decent money for my insurance, not £770 a year. It's roll for Andy GSA holding back the earlier nights drawing in his. Yeah, Andy will be coming down the road. It's like football stadium.
Yeah, I'll have to take him out for a few rides with me.
Oh, there we go. He's just said it now. I'm like in the local football pitch tomorrow night. I would count. Oh Jesus, mate! I got taken off my bike by a bloody cager again. Oh Jesus Christ! Hope you're all right, ZX9R. If you do need anything, mate, pick the phone up. You know where I am. That's what I do. Matt's off to bed. Good night. Oh, have a good weekend, Matt. Good to see you, mate. Look after yourself. Love to all the family. Look after Kira and everybody. Right, let's roll down. Jamie, did you get your tyre repaired yet?
No, it's still solid though. It's not leaking or anything. I think I checked the tyre pressure on it the other day. It's still 31 psi in it.
Oh, that's all right. Then you're good.
Yeah.
But Vincent, they said that a tracker on mine wouldn't bring the insurance down. It should do.
Yeah, it should do.
Yeah, if you've got a tracker and it's Bike Track, if you've got Bike Track on there, they guarantee it will bring your insurance down. And 99.9% of bikes with a Bike Track on are recovered normally within the first 24 hours. So that's the reason I want. StreamYard link is up, guys. If anybody wants to come on stream tonight and have a chat with me and Jamie, you're very welcome to do so. But the main thing about tonight is obviously I want to get as much plugging in as I can for Rosie's Rainbow Fund. Now, the ability with StreamYard is that you can share a screen. So I'm going to go across here and we are going to tell you a little bit about Rosie's Rainbow Fund. If you find it boring, click off. I don't really care. I don't do many charities, but when I actually saw this one, I was sitting there with a tear in my eye thinking, this is really... If you watch the video, I guarantee every biker in this room will have a tear in their eye by the end of the night. So don't go and watch it on stream with me. I won't be playing the video. But I'm going to take you through a little bit about Rosie's Rainbow Fund. So here we go, guys. So put this up on screen. The Rosie's Rainbow Fund, supporting very sick and disabled children and their families in hospitals, schools, and the community. So they present a charity gala for one night only. We bring you a spectacular lineup for nights in the West End, film and TV with hundreds of young performers. And you can go and book your tickets now. And it's basically music therapy, parental support. They do massage, aromatherapy, parents of sick children. So it's not just the kids, it's the parents as well. Bereavement counselling for parents that have lost a child, and music and dance for children with special needs. This is the guy here. I know she plays something like Lisa in EastEnders.
Yeah,
You'll probably recognize. Yeah. But it's based John Radcliffe Children's Hospital in Oxford, so Royal Berks Hospital in Reading, and Stoke Mandeville Hospital is literally 10 miles from me in Aylesbury. So it's all local hospitals. Forget Milton Keynes Hospital, mate. It's useless. I would rather go to either Stoke Mandeville or John Rad. Now, while we're talking about that, obviously everybody knows about my bike smash where I had when I was 17 and I had my legs pinned up and they told me I'd never walk again. It was John Radcliffe surgeons that built me back together. So I owe a lot to the John Radcliffe Hospital for getting me back and walking. And for people to tell me you'll never ever ride a bike or walk again after my smash, and I proved them wrong. Obviously, if I smash my leg up again, they've told me I will have it lopped off or I'll have to have my leg straightened because of the amount of metal in my right leg. But John Radcliffe were the guys that did all the repair work on my leg. So John Radcliffe, I've got a big love for. So in John Radcliffe Children's Hospital, they've got a therapeutic aromatherapy massage therapist. I don't go down and have a massage myself, you know. Treating and providing pastoral care to extremely stressed parents. So, yeah, you know, you've got a kid in hospital, you and your missus are going to be stressed to the max. They've got a paediatric aromatherapy massage program for children who are seriously ill, children with special needs, and premature babies. They do music therapy. There's nothing better than just having a little bit of music and singing along. You know, if you sing along to a song, it gets rid of all the stress. So our charity also offers extensive bereavement support for families following the loss of a child or children. And you can learn a little bit more. There is a book out about Rosie's Rainbow Fund. So The Future is Rosie, a memoir by Carolyn Malin. But there's this site is really good. Then you can obviously go into them. You can have a look at our story. So let's go into a little bit about Rosie. So this is Rosie, bless her. Rosie was, I'll see if I can do this without getting a tear in my eye. Rosie was kind, funny, generous, clever and talented, born into a theatrical family. She did a lot of production on stage, TV and film. She was well known. She went to Red Roof School for the Performing Arts, which was founded by her grandmother and owned and run by Rosie's family. When she was 10, now get this, she was 10, and her and her sister Ellie and two young friends produced and staged Forever and a Day, a full-length musical that was performed. And if you know what the Novello Theatre at Ascot is, they did this in 2002. So 10 years old and she wrote a musical. Clever kid. In December 2002, she became ill. She got diagnosed with vasculitis, which basically affects all your blood vessels in your body. During her treatment, she expressed a wish to raise money to help other children with hospital stays. So, you know, this kid is, you know, very clued up for her age. She realised that extensive support is not just the child, it's the entire family. So anyway, she was discharged at the end of April 2003. And then 6 days after she was discharged out of hospital, she suffered a fatal pulmonary hemorrhage. So basically, massive heart attack. And obviously, following her death, they decided to create a legacy to honour and set up the Rosie's Rainbow Fund. I think this charity is it's a tiny little charity. No one's ever heard of it. Not like Peaky's one, you know, Scotty's Little Soldiers is a massive military charity. But Rosie's Rainbow Fund is a very, very tiny charity, and it's based in a local hospital. So I think I finally found my little niche charity that I really want to get involved in, because they just approached me and said, you know, it's not like I went, oh, I want to be an emissary for your company. I don't want to be an emissary, but I'm quite happy to just push it and push it and push it and help these guys out as much as I can as a motorcyclist. And most people will get that. You know, I'm not in it to make myself a name, or they just said, oh God, you know, they put on their page, Rev Bomb's coming down. I'm like, oh, for Christ's sake, no, please don't, man. I'm just a biker that does YouTube. At the end of the day, I just ride a bike and my YouTube's an add-on. I don't expect any fame or fortune out of it. I don't expect any subscribers. I'm just coming down because I want to help out and make a difference to people. And a lot of people, whoever, you know, in the bike world who know who I am will come down and go, oh, Rev's going. All right, we'll go. If it's good enough for Rev, it's good enough for us. So I normally only ever do Super Sausage and Back, so I'm starting to get out a little bit further now. But, you know, let's have a read through some of these. Every insurance company varies. It depends what level of insurance. Exactly. When my lights go off, I have to approach it like Ray Charles. It's not about me reckless. Zed. Oh, yes. Have you heard of pudding cables for the Triumph? Yes. We've got a Tiger 800 in. And I mentioned this about, I think I said it on one of my chats. The Tiger 800, it has burnt out from the starter relay all the way down to the starter motor. And he changed the starter motor out, but he bought the starter motor from eBay, brand new off of eBay. So you know that starter motor is going to be a copy, and it's burnt the cables out. We've now got to get all through the bike, get that cable out, put a new cable on it, and a brand new starter. Have you ever tried taking a starter motor out of a Tiger 800? They are an absolute faff. It's a pain in the arse. But that's one of my jobs for next week. Phil did say, if you want to do it this weekend, absolutely not. It can wait till next week. I've got my Kawasaki Centenario 1100 to do, and I've got to do this engine issue on this bloody Trident, which I've put back together today. So, BMW Gus, how's the ZX9R doing? Taking a bit of a back seat as I spent £500. Yeah, you will. You'll spend an absolute shed load on cameras. Have you got any plans to upgrade the Tiger? Don't even need. Yeah, why would you upgrade? A Tiger's a Tiger. I can't tell you what. I am definitely going to try and do Scotland at the beginning of next year, where I actually take Rocky up to Scotland and meet Zed, and we'll take the two out together and have a ride round on the Tigers. It'd be good. The 900 and the 800 are brilliant bikes, you know. The only reason I got the 1215 is it came in at the garage. Yeah. If it had been an 800 that had come in, I would have probably looked at it and went, it's an adventure bike. Yeah. I would have probably done the same with an 800, but it just happened to be that I got a 1215. It's bloody heavy. That's the only thing. And it's a pig to handle. We came back last night and I was like, what the hell's going on? She went, what? I said, look, I've got full left lock. I've only got half right lock. Something's catching. And I'm like looking around the bike. I've got underneath it. I've looked up through the forks. I can't see anything. I've looked over the front. My DIN plugs fell out of the tank. My charging bit that goes in the middle of the tank, and it's down the right-hand side of the bike, and it's catching the right fork. And I'm like, that's why I can't get right lock. Plug it back in. So we found the issue with that, why I couldn't get right lock last night. Gus, it's like that with projects. Money goes on other things. It's not a rush job. You've done such a good job. Yeah. At the end of the day, you take your time. Let's have a look. We aren't all millionaires, Andy. No, Andy's yeah, exactly. You know, he's the man that goes out and buys a £200 bottle of whiskey and then like drinks it the same night. And it's like me, I'd be sipping the damn thing, make it last 2 years. Sip the bottle for the first 2 weeks. Oh, review soup. I'm not. I'm just me, mate. I'm just me. I'm no big superstar. Maybe a bit faster on bigger lugs, Joe. If you're happy with it as it is, yeah. Oh, here we are. BM Gus totally on a seller for it. Hey. Gonna watch a bloke spend 5 hours washing my bike Tuesday. Oh, of course, because he's going to have it. I think Andy's having it. Well, what they call it, ceramic coated. So they've got to wash it, clean it, wash it, clean it, buff it, polish it, ceramic coat it. Andy's going to be sitting there with his glass of whiskey going, you missed a bit.
Imagine.
For the money I'm paying you, you've missed a bit. Polish that bit. My Tiger Sport is the best of both worlds. Speed triple engine, handling the sports bike. Oh, God, I've got loads of messages coming through. Hang on.
What's to say, you don't stop pinging.
I'm always pinging. Let me just message on. I am on a stream. Yes, I am. I'm on a live stream. Right. Right. That's that one. Anyway, that was Rosie's Rainbow Fund. Let me just jump into this one here. Right. Let me find. I'm going to show you this one. So, if you happen to be in Milton Keynes and you want to come down. This is the Facebook page for the Rides. Look at that little lion on his bike. Let me turn my notifications off a minute because you don't want to be seeing them. Hang on, what she just said. Let me just roll at the top. I'm on a live stream. Okie dokie. I've got a mug of hot water in my pit. She only ever drinks hot water. Right. So the rides abide. So Tracy's just said, we all know what's happening this Sunday. Dry run of the route's been completed. Traffic control points identified. A few more people been badgered into coming, and we've got a nice pile of raffle prizes. Yes, we have now. Thanks to all those who shared, got involved. Keep sharing and spreading the word. I think this will be a good one. The route's really nice, and the weather's going to behave. Now, last year I think they did around about £1,000 last year. So they organised 2 charity rides every year from the Old Red Lion in Tetsworth to raise funds for Rosie's Rainbow Fund. This is a group dedicated to the events where photos can be uploaded and we can keep you posted on updates. We'll keep you in the loop. Development. See here. You can go and join in on that. It's only got 131 members. I would love everybody that is on the stream to jump on Facebook and just become a member of the Ride Divides and just wish them all the best. You know, even if you don't have to even come and ride, but if you could like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, and share this page for me. So the Ride of Ides, IDES, public group, 131 members. Look for the little lion on the bike. Just subscribe to their page, share everything. The more people that we get to know, oh yeah, looking forward to it. We're coming in at 10:15. But you can actually see who is going on that day. So this Sunday at 11, let's get the Facebook up. Oh, look, lo and behold, Kathy's going with me as well. So this is all the team bike night. So you can go into this, the old Red Lion at Tetsworth, the Ride of Ides, and it's the big ride. So last March, they did this March actually, 50 bikes and just over £1,000. If I can make it 500 bikes, and I've been told there's 594 that are interested on my page, we meet at 11 and we're riding the 30-mile loop at 12. It's a £5 a bike and it gives this food and drink available. And if you're on a 125, you're all welcome, guys. So there is a route map. If you go on the Ride of Ides, there's a little route map and you can program it into your Zumo or your Garmin, or you can put it in your TomTom, or just put it in your Google Maps. There's Google Maps file, so makes it nice and easy for you to come and ride. But I'd love people just go on the Ride of Ides on Facebook, join the group, share it, leave a comment, wish them all the best for Sunday. It will make their day to see all these bikers coming in and going, have a great time. And you can donate. So if you do want to donate, leave a little message. How do I donate? And if you want to send some money for Rosie's Rainbow Fund, I really want to get behind this charity and push it. It's like me, when I get my teeth into something, I'm like a dog with a bone. I won't give up until I've succeeded and pushed it to its absolute maximum, and the thing's just exploded in everybody's face.
You want to share the page on my Facebook, Dave, if you want?
I think I've shared the little thing about the live stream, but yeah, I'll share up the link. Oh, that's better. Right. Right, got a big stick to poke him with. On credit, pal. Let me have a look. Does the Action Force support 2 wireless mics? Just the one. Just the one. Obviously. Oh, excuse me. Right. Thank you. GS saying, your top level motorbike maintain bikers, your bikes are stunning machines. Anyone would be proud, and neither of you are garage show ponies that get ready. Exactly. Yeah. We'll be after this, Rev. Brilliant. Cheers. I'm not sure, pal. I want to imagine the review I watched of advertising get 2 transmitters. Didn't realise it had 2 transmitters. That'd be handy. Going to give mine some Spanish sun in 2 weeks and probably some rain too. Hablos menos speak English.
Cancel again.
Andy only knows one word, siesta.
Yeah.
GB's evening, ladies. Busy with mum. 3D printers good. I'm going to do camera mounts for 20p. There we go. Julian can now be known as Julian, the mount guy. We can go and mount Julian.
Might give him a message later.
Yeah, there we go. Just keep pushing my button. I was supposed to get it. Right, we've been on for 45 minutes. We're going to stay on for about another 15, 20, and then I am off because I am single crewed in the garage with Macaulay tomorrow. And you know, by 12 o'clock, it's either Macaulay swinging from the rafters by his ankles, tied up with a bit of rope, or I've gone and hung myself from the rafters.
I'll have to phone you about 12, 1 o'clock, check in on you.
Well, Gus is coming in to pick his cardo up, so Gus can keep an eye on me. I'll probably be all right, but you know, Saturday is our busiest day, and we're only 2 of us on. It's going to be full.
To say that day I came up to you was on a Saturday, and you literally had enough time just to tell me where to put the bike, and then you were off. Yeah.
It's going to be... here we go. Zed, sounds like a porno. Mounting Julian. Andy's up at 3:25 for work night. Andy, thanks for coming in, mate. Much appreciated. Yeah, right. Obviously, Andy can't do Sunday because he's working, but I'll catch up with you over the next week, and then we'll figure a ride out together. Gus. Oh, is that Brokeback? Yeah, Brokeback Mountain, Julian. Later, Andy. Yeah. Oh, right. A couple of things for this week. Right. Anyway, I've done the Ides of rides and the Ides of. Oh,
Yeah.
Shush. Shut my YouTube off for a second. I'm going to go and have a cigarette in a minute because I've got a lot to do. Right. Next week. What's on for next week? So, Tuesday night. I'm not going to advertise it yet. It's not Toxic Throttle next Tuesday. I have got something in the pipeline for next Tuesday. Watch this space. I can't tell you what it is. Let's just say there's some new bikes arrived today.
Ooh.
8 of them.
They look
I've got another 8 turning up next week. So bikes are in the country, guys. Watch this space. But Tuesday, I'm going to be shooting a video. We've done the, oh God, what did I do? The new Diablo, that's up on my page. We've done the new Aura. Have you noticed how the new Aura hasn't got a seat bump? After I whinged about it, and Lex Moto have got rid of the seat bump for me. Thank you, boys. There are 2 new Lex Motos in the country. Hey. There are also 2 new AJSs in the country. We have them. They're still in cardboard boxes in the front of my yard at the moment. Well, shut up, hard drive. We literally, when we put the bikes away, the whole bottom workshop, front to back, 2 bays is bikes. Top end MOT bay is loaded out. Round the corner in the bike bay. And then the top end is normally where we park the fork truck and extra bikes. I have got normally 12 bikes, 9 bikes, and then 6 bikes in my MOT bay. Tonight, 18 bikes, 11 bikes, 9 bikes, plus 8 pallets. Put it this way, it took us 10 minutes to get from the kitchen between all the bikes, threading our way through down to the office. And it's, what is it, 40 yards to walk, Jamie?
something
And it took us 10 minutes to thread ourselves through the bikes. It was literally like a maze.
At the best of times, isn't it?
And you're going sideways between mirrors. I packed them in that tight tonight. But guess what? I've got to put them all out on my own tomorrow because Macaulay doesn't do big bikes. I've got no feel. I've got no, so it's going to be, I should probably be an hour putting bikes out, hence why I'm going in at 6 in the morning to get the bikes out.
It might probably only take you about 10 minutes.
It'll probably take me 10. Just start them and get them out. Stu's got it right. Rev's having a Thai massage with a happy ending. It'll be a happy ending when I film it, mate. It's I'm looking forward to it. Now, wrong with mounting various free templates. Will pop the amounts can do badges, damage. You'll get James excited. He'll be like, "Oh, right, spoil it. Yes, it is. We've got the Bilston, so yeah, that's one of them. Yeah, I'm not telling you what the other one is though. But we got the Bilston in, so I'm going to be shooting a video of that. We're going to take it out, give it a ride test, and see what that thing runs like. We had one. This is the thing. I can't mention the bike dealer, but we had a guy come in and he said to me, "Have you got the Barletta?" Which is the little blue and white. Looks a bit like a Medina, but it's modern style. Yes, we've got the Barletta in a 125. I want a 50. All right. So he's gone in. He's looked at the 125 Barletta. He sat on it. He likes it. I think I'll have one. All right. He comes into the office and I go onto the AJS website. Price of the 50cc Barletta, a little bit more than the Lex Moto Echo. It's 1999. So basically $2,000 for a 50. All right. Yeah. Brilliant. Okay. Is that all in? No. And then you've got on the road fees on top. We've just put our on the road fees up because the amount of prep we're putting in. we're losing £200 a bike every time we prep a bike. So we've had to put the on-the-road fees up to £249, which covers obviously 80 quid of that is your tax and your registration.
Yeah.
That leaves you with a little bit more. It's about another 100. But you consider we're putting 8 hours of garage labour into that, ride testing. It's got petrol on it, number plates, L plates. It's fully bolt checked. We're doing a lot on a bike to get it ready. And he went, oh, nah, that's too much money. And I went, right, I can get the entire bike for 1,600 quid. And I went, you can't, because the recommended retail is £2,000. It's 19.99. No. And he pulls this advert up and goes, look, this bike, same bike, at another bike dealer for 1,599. And I went, they can't sell it at that price. They have to sell it at the recommended retail. All dealers are stuck to the rules. You have to sell a bike what the dealer for what the manufacturer says. You can't go discounting it. You know, for instance, say like you bought a Lex Moto Echo in, and it, as a bike dealer, you pay £1,000 for the bike and you'd sell it at 1,600. You've got £600 margin.
Yeah.
You have to sell it at the price Lex Moto do. The trick being, you can pull a fast one and go, oh, right, well, if Lex Moto was selling it for £1,000, I'm going to make £300 profit on it and advertise the bike at 1,300 quid, undercut every dealer in the country. I'm losing my 300 quid, you know, I'm losing 300 quid of the margin, but I'm going to sell twice as many bikes as them. So you're going to be the one stock is everyone's going to, oh, yeah, but he's doing Echoes for 1,300. You can't do it. That's why the manufacturer sets a recommended retail. So put a phone call into AJS. And I said to him, hang on, how comes this dealer is selling this bike at 1,599? Well, we can't. The recommended retail is 1,999. And I went, yeah, so he's obviously breaking your dealer code. I've just had a guy basically walk away because he's going to another dealer because it's 400 quid cheaper. And they went, oh, what's the name of the dealership? Oh, yeah. Oh, I know what it is. They bought Barlettas at the beginning of the year when it was basic. We couldn't shift stock. And it was buy two, get the third one for free. So they bought 12 of them. So what they've done, that extra bike that's cost them nothing, they've dropped the cost and they're doing them all at 1,600 quid. Of course, everyone's going, AJS for 1,600 quid, he sold them all. Clever thinking, and he's legally entitled to do it because he's basically got a free bike. I was like, that's just, and you know darn well he's just undercutting all the other dealers in the area, but nothing you can do about it because he's doing it legally, because that free bike, he's allowed to do what he wants. If he wants to sell it or give it away as a free bike, he can. If he wants to take the price of that bike off the other two and sell the free at a dead brand level, he can do it at 1,600 quid a bike, which is bloody naughty.
Yeah, just a tad.
Yeah. Yeah, which is absolutely mad. But there we go. Oh, let's what CC is it? The Bilston's 125. Is the Lexi Terrarium? I'm not saying.
That's
Is it the AJS Ride 250 single with a 5 why are you undercutting yourself? We don't undercut, but the other dealer has. Yeah, undercut us by loads, so we lost sale today. I got the UM for 214 all in. The other dealers were sit. It depends what your on the road fees are. Some people do on the road literally for 90 quid because they know if they shift stock, they're making margin on the bike. If they shift enough bikes, their margin. But you've got 4 employees, a whacking great building. You need to up your, you know, if you're spending 8 hours of your labour time, you consider every mechanic's getting paid for that hour's labour, and you're not earning a penny off a bike build, then the costs start racking up. You've got to cover your costs somewhere. You can't just throw money down the drain to sell bikes. And a lot of dealers have proved that. Let's go through some of these. If you have the labour to actually put out that many bikes, some bikes take, they do take a lot of time to set up. yeah, it's like the Oasis ticket. There was a hotel that had obviously they had a couple of weddings in, and the hotels phoned the wedding couples and said, "Look, unfortunately, we've had to basically stop your rooms. You know, we can't give you rooms for that night because there's a concert on in the area." And they went, "Oh, and it's Oasis, so the bar's going to be mobbed on your wedding with like people that are staying at the hotel for Oasis concert. Do you want to rebook your wedding for another date?" And they basically offered them extra dates. And a lot of the couples have gone, "Yeah, of course we can," given up their rooms and gone to another date. The hotels then advertise the Oasis dates at the hotel for twice the money. So the room prices are doubled on the night that Oasis is in town. And it's there. Everyone's out to make a bloody profit these days. You know, there's no integrity anywhere. It has to make a profit. It's out of business. Not massive margins on cheap. There isn't massive margins on cheap bikes. There isn't. Do you know what the profit margin on selling a Yamasaki is? 150 quid. So you buy a Yamasaki, it comes pre-built in the crate. It's all, you literally open the crate. I think you put a couple of mirrors on it, wheel it out the crate. It's good to go. Put fuel in it, fire it up, put the battery on. There you go, and hook it out. Which is why a lot of these Yamasakis are crap because they don't get ride tested. They did literally like the old what was it, direct bikes. You used to be able to buy a direct bike, register it yourself, pay the fees yourself, and 2 weeks down the line, you had a bag of crap that wouldn't start, it wouldn't run, it was falling apart. And everybody's doing this. Gus, Oasis will be fell out by the time they get to do the. I can't stand Oasis. I really can't. Don't look back, you. No, don't look back in anger, innit? I always call it the other word. Don't look back in. Don't look back, you. Yeah. And I can't think what the other one's called. Bloody Wonderwall. Can't stand that either. 2 days gonna be. Oh, like, Jesus Christ. You might as well just hang yourself or go and slit your wrists listening to that type of music. Dirge. Here we go. Here we go. Let's do this one. I looked at the Yamasaki. It didn't look. I wouldn't touch a Yamasaki with a barge pole, mate. I really wouldn't. When Eurovision was in Liverpool, many hotels are cancelling bookings in order to sell the room at a higher rate. No conversation. Just get and that's what a lot of the hotels are doing now. Just double up on the rooms. We're going to make money. Once robots can prep the bikes themselves, they were all very, very true. Yeah, very, very true. Stone Roses. Now you're talking. Do you know what I actually like? I've got very, very taste, but I tend to like a lot of country and a lot of rock. So Foo Fighters, Rammstein, System of a Down. I do like the old Led Zepp stuff, especially Pink Floyd. I have Pink Floyd on at work all the time, especially things like Money, Comfortably Numb, and all that sort of stuff. Bit of Pink Floyd in the background, sit there, can of Monster, fag, with a bit of Pink Floyd going. But if I've got country on, it's normally Keith Urban, Bradley Gilbert. What's the other one? Dierks Bentley, that sort of stuff. So yeah, I like the old country. Chris Stapleton, Tennessee Whiskey, that's quite good. Bit of Justin Timberlake and Chris Stapleton. But I like a lot of rock. I like a lot of metal. Metallica as well. Yeah, you got a bit of AC/DC and some Metallica. Yamasaki, worst bikes I ever had. Plastic with flimsy store cards. There we go. Delicate sounds of thunder is going on after this. Love it. Right, it's 9 o'clock, guys. I am going to wind up for the weekend. I am going to go sit in the garden with Zoe, have a glass of wine, have a cigarette with Mrs. B. Sunday, the charity ride, guys. Please jump on Facebook, The Ride of Ides. Go and just give them a like, give them a subscribe, wish them all the best for Sunday. It'd be really good if you could do that and just perk them up. We're going to take loads of stuff down. We'll get a video of absolutely everything and edit it all down. But if you are joining me, we are literally going down to meet there for about 10:15. I want to prep up and get early figure out what's going on, have a little bit of video. I want to have a chat with the people that organise this Rosies Rainbow Trust and get them on camera. They can tell us about about it. I want to make it I'll probably do it as a 2-part video, so people can watch that. But it'll be really interesting to actually know what Rosie's Rainbow Fund is about, the people behind it, their idea, their aim, where they want to be in 5 years' time. I really want to push this charity to the absolute maximum. It's something that's really got my heartstrings now. So it'll be good. Sunday, if you are coming down, it's at Tetsworth. All the details are on my Red Bomb page, or you can find the details on the Rides of Ides page. Jamie, plans for the weekend, mate?
Spending some time with the missus, and then possibly going out to Rikers on Sunday.
Brilliant. Enjoy Rikers, mate. Whatever you're doing, take it easy, mate. Ride safe. Thanks to Jamie. Thanks to everyone in the side chats. So Zed Ed, BMW Gus Back, Blake's Pike, GB Patriot, Lily, Angela, Andy, Slowbones, VJ Biker. Who else did we have in? Oh God, there were so many people in again tonight. ZX9R, hope he gets better soon. Stuart's been in. We've mentioned Gus. We'll mention Gus again. He's coming in tomorrow. MC Belly, no headphones. Of course, Robert Fraser from the Rides of Ides. Thanks for coming in, Robert. Boo Rider, Barry Darby's been in. Jamie Apadu as well. Obviously, we've got a cipher from us, Kazumoto. And I think that is about everybody on the stream tonight. Do appreciate everybody that comes in. Thank you very much. Ange, I will get your letter in the post tomorrow. Let me know when you get it. But that's the hard drive. Gus, yours is there. I'll have that at the garage for 12 o'clock. And off the back of doing that roulette wheel, we had a lot of companies sending me bump. And I'm like, okay, if we send you something, can you put it on your wheel of death? And I went, I didn't call it the wheel of death. I called it the roulette wheel. No, you called it the wheel of death.
The wheel of death.
I did call it the wheel of death. So, can you put it on your wheel of death? So we're going to be doing the first Friday of every month a free giveaway. You don't need to do it in advance. All you need to do is turn up for the live stream and just put me in. Everybody that turns up on the live stream will be put on the wheel of death live. We'll start it at 8 o'clock. We'll spin the wheel at 8:30. I will sit with a list of prizes and go, this is what you've won. It'll probably take me 2 weeks to post them out like it did Angie's battery charger. But I will get your merch out to you. But we're doing more giveaways first Friday of every month. So that'd be a really good one. So enjoyed the stream tonight. Thanks, Slow, for coming in, mate. Much appreciated. Ta-ta for now. Even fingers crossed. Tomorrow, bike's beginning to loosen up big time. Brilliant. Lily's off. Angela's off. Gus is off. Thanks for the laugh, said Ed. Well done on the charity ride stuff, Rev. Thanks, mate. See you tomorrow. Yeah. He's just said, give more giveaways. Of course, there's always more giveaways on my channel. I like giving. I could have kept that for myself and just whacked it on eBay or something, but that's not me. That's not what I do. I like giving it back. Pay it forward. And if you're down on Sunday, I've got a load of these that are currently burning. Look what I've done. We've done the Rides of Ides. I've made some coasters for them. So we'll probably have about 10, 15 of those by the time we get down to, they take an hour and a quarter to burn. Yeah. It's a long time burning. So that's killing my laser time. I'm going to need a new laser by the time I finish this, but we've done them some coasters as well. They're going to love it. Jamie, thanks for coming on. Thanks for everybody in the side chat. We will see you same time, same place next Friday. Whatever you're doing, be well, ride safe. And as always, from Jamie and Rev, it's a big goodbye from us. Take care, everybody. Have a good one.
There it is.